What is the difference between like boot camp and the accelerator kind of like coaching program, all the intensive experience? Like, what's the difference between those two things?
3 words: Scott Spain's program. No, but anyway, just to go a little bit deeper, the difference between the boot camp and your program is that the boot camp, what I felt they did was like they put a little package together. Unfortunately, I feel like the package was watered down. It was all over the place. It wasn't concise, and it wasn't directly to what's going to help you build your foundation to pass the PMP exam. I felt that it was missing that. During the boot camp, yes, we sat 3 days, 8 hours a day. Very boring. No sparks, no interaction. There's really a lot of interaction. Most of the time, about 90% of the time, we were muted. You can't talk. It's only through the chat, and you can only put so much information in the chat because you're trying to ask a question, you're trying to get a better understanding. So that you feeding the information and them feeding it back to you, I felt like the flow wasn't good enough. With you, not only did I have videos to initially go through to get at least a fundamental basis of what is needed, that's one. 2, you had an avenue where there's a direct contact, one-on-one, that's 1. 2, with the group. There's a group of students that we all meet together on a weekly basis. So even if there's a question that you can't answer, you can keep that question or even call you direct. That's another thing. You gave an avenue where people can actually contact you. So you had so many avenues on your program where the information is there. The resources is there. The contacts you need to talk to somebody is there. And if you're not available, other coaches, you have about, 5 coaches or so. So
we got 15 coaches.
We got 15 coaches now.
15 coaches, yeah.
I didn't even know that. I only know about 5.
Yeah.
These coaches makes it so possible that even in a quick email, if the question is not answered fully in a quick email, the following week you're there. You can bring all the questions you want. You know, like one of the things I initially struggled with was procurement. Mm-hmm. I had trouble understanding the procurement management plan and the conduct procurements. Those 2, I was mixing them up, right? So I had a discussion with Rob, and he directed me to like, listen, make use of the glossary, which is going to be one of your best tools, mm-hmm. and the one view. Mm-hmm. Those 2, they were like technical knockouts in the boxing ring between figuring questions out and understanding things. So the resources are there. You just have to make use of it. And going back to commitment, it all starts with commitment. If a student could commit like, okay, this is what they really want to attain, I think it's attainable. It's definitely attainable with your program.